Okay. Let me share my screen with you guys. So basically, as we know, what is the mean of controller? Controller is a, you can say, a kind of manager who will work as a orchestrator, or you can say coordination between your view, data, model, and with the help of service, they will means deal with the logic. Validation logic is there, database interaction is there. Am I right?
Hmm.
So, and means end of the day, he need to communicate to the view as well. Am I right? So, if they need to communicate with means basically it's a middleman between your view and you can say in a MVC model means data. Okay. So for that, so it has can for handshaking. What kind of response you will get from a you can say server or from your database? Maybe you will get a data only in the form of JSON. Am I right? Maybe you will get a you can say view in the form of HTML page, isn't it? And maybe
Hmm.
whatever view you are trying, that is not there, so will not found is there. Am I right? So and apart from that, JSON response is also there, which you will get. So and means this ASP.NET Core is a framework, so it will give us a flexibility to do this. And each and every, you can say, this have their own meaning, like keywords and name, and they are means hiding the complexity from us. So that based on this, like I action is a you can say I action result, and this is as its name suggests, it will give us a action thing. Am I right? Whatever action.
Oh, we are just seeing your meeting screen.
Yes, I'm not. As I
Ah,
told you,
okay.
we are
I
just
thought you
discussing.
opened. Okay, okay. I thought
But
you opened that
no, no,
controller.
no, no. We are just
Okay.
discussing so that when you have a, you can say, basic understanding,
Hmm.
then
Right.
we will go through it theory quickly. Okay.
Sure, sure.
So means it's a interface. Am I right? Or you can say entry gate. Am I right? So whatever user will request, it will check that response. It will you can say validate a response, and based on a validation, it will give a right response or wrong response based on a condition. Am I right? So it's a controller, so it can give you a you can say JSON response. It can give you a this JSON response, view response, and your not found response, unauthorized response. Am I right? So different kind of response available with us. And whatever data you will get from your this request or yes request, so it need to be means you have a think about you have a multiple views. Am I right? And you have a single controller. Like as you know, for each and every resource, like let's say complaint, user, and anything, we have a detail page. We have a you can say listing page. Am I right? So for that means resource is only one. For that we can define only one controller based on your clicks or based on your change. You are able to you can say see the different data, but page is same. Your controller is same, but with the help of controller you can navigate here and there. You understand my point, guys?
Yes, sir.
Sharda, Ajay.
Yes.
So for that, we should have something with us. With the help of that, we can pass some data there as well. Am I right?
Hmm.
Like when you click on a list of item, when you click, then you will pass a ID to a next step. Am I right? So that
Hmm.
based on ID, you will get a information on a detail page, and detail page is able to display the information to you. Am I right? So means data exchange should be there, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is a basic functionality for that, and for to means scatter this basic functionality, we have different ways to pass a data. Okay, So if you want to pass a whole data, then you have this. Then you have a view model, which we discussed. Am I right? You can
Hmm.
pass a whole data, whatever you require. Like say you will fill a form, then from there you can pass the data. You can make a view model and pass there. Am I right?
Hmm.
And other thing is you can say this. You can pass a view bag. Am I right? View bag is also there. Okay. So view more means things are there which we will discuss, and after that we will check how you can do that. Okay. For
Hmm.
this, what we will do, we will take a one example, running example with us. First, we will check that and understand, and for our practice purpose, we will do the tweaking. You understand my point, guys?
Hmm.
Okay. Yes.
So that you can feel confident.
Yeah.
And I will share in a later means after this class, I will share and push that code on GitHub so that you can practice for your own use cases. Okay.
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Now I'm going to, you can say, share my screen, and here you are able to see means
Hmm.
we are quickly going through whatever we discussed is there only. You are
Yes.
able to see here we have a want to use view result, redirect
Hmm.
result. Means you want to move from one page to another. Mean links are
Another.
there. Am I right? JSON
Right.
result, which is where you want to display a JSON. In the output should be in a JSON format.
Hmm.
If something is not there, then you will get this no found
Hmm.
result and bad request. Means if there is a whatever you are expecting, if everything is not there, then you will
Hmm.
tell them, hey. So as I told you, means ASP.NET Core done lot of things for you.
Hmm.
Okay. And to if you want to transfer the data, we have these things available with us. View data available with us, view bag is available with us, template data available with us, strongly type model and view model. Okay.
Hmm. Right.
Please mute yourself if you need to speak, then unmute and means ask the question. Right now there is some background noise from you. I don't know whomever have this issue, but okay, so we need to discuss this thing. So basically, so many you can say way to transfer data. So why these ways are there, we need to know. And what is the pros and cons. So in this document, everything is mentioned. Okay, so we'll quickly go into that. So MVC handle incoming browser request. So it will is a gate where means your guest will land there. Whatever request you will get, it will come to your controller first.
Right.
Okay. And as I told you, means it will have a I action result. Action you can say with us. With the help of that, it will decide. Hey, this is a action. This is a index. Means Ajay, you come up with this thing. Hey, Deepak, I'm not able to run. Am I right?
Hmm. Yes. I am
So
redirecting a page to another page.
yes. So from here, it will able to understand. Okay.
Hmm.
So here it's a complaint related request. Index is a action method. Okay.
Hmm.
And based on action can be create a you can say ticket, am I right? Create a
Hmm.
complaint, or you can say view the status of the complaint. It action can be anything, am I right? So
Okay.
for that means it doesn't means you can use this index only. As per your requirement, you can do other things as well. Like you
This
can say
constructor can have multiple views, right?
container, controller. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Like listing view is there, detail
Hmm.
view is there, summary is there. Am I right?
Hmm. Hmm.
So, but it's a means ASP.NET Core become things easy for us. Am I right?
Hmm.
And it's saying everything is view. Am I right?
Hmm.
So based on you can say some this based on these things, we are able to switch. Am I right? So we will learn.
Hmm.
Okay. But right now you need to understand this concept very well.
Right.
So, sir. So for example, you have this. You can do user will do these things. Open complaint list. Am I right? Open complaint
Hmm.
creation form. Submit complaint form. means user can do means actions. Am I right? When user will, you can say, do action, apply
These
need to handle.
actions will be written in uh, index method, right?
Definitely, you can think of
Hmm.
Ajay. You have a entry gate. Am I right?
Hmm.
On
Hmm.
a entry gate, link should be there. Based on that, you can say, hey, now I need to go to this. Am I right? Or whatever option should be available, it should be you are able, user is able to
Means
see that.
open complaint list, open complaint creation form, submit complaint form. These are the different actions, right?
Yes, these are the
Hmm.
different views, and each action have their
Hmm.
own view. Am I right?
And views means the page will be different
Yes.
or page will be same.
Controller is same, but views are
Page
different.
will be different. Okay, yeah, got it.
Okay. So page request means when your application need to handle, when you go for what is the use controller when you page request are coming. Hey, I need to go to this page to this page. Am I right? And I need to submit some data. And after submitting, I need to make a API call stuff. So means redirection is there, array is there, JSON,
Hmm.
role-based page actions.
Hmm.
Means when we move forward, then we learn about this authorization and authentication. Okay. That time, these means if you will log in as admin, then you are able to see different view. Am I right?
Right,
If you
right.
are able, if you are login with the, you can say this
User,
user, then you are able to see different view.
different view.
Am I right? But
Hmm.
you have only one project and website.
Right.
How you can cater that? You have only one controller. Am I right?
Hmm.
So, and this is the characteristics of your controller. It's always inherit from a controller
Hmm.
because we are using a, you can say, framework. Am I right? So, rule should be there.
Right.
Contain action methods. We can have multiple action for a same controller. So, it will contain action methods. Am I right?
Hmm.
And use service through dependency injection. So as we learned earlier, we will inject a service through dependency injection,
Hmm.
and it will return these I action result.
Hmm. Yes.
Okay. And guys, if you have any question or concern, feel free to interrupt me because it's your class. Okay. Because when we will do the practical, these conceptual knowledge will means become live. Am I right?
Hmm.
And that
Yes.
time if you will if you are not focusing right now, you will be confused there. Okay, so you can think of a real life because everything is inspired for real life. You can think of resident come with a request, reception identify the request, means controller will decide where he need to go. I mean, right, if it's a water problem, it's a, you can say, electricity problem, send it to the right department. You understand my point? Reception
Hmm.
give a response back to the resident. Work like the reception task. Browser send a request, controller identify request, call service, and caller return response. Okay. So these are the mapping which you can think of. Right now we will work on one controller, but you can work on another controller because to handle a that resource, you require, you can say, different controller as we discussed earlier. Right? So as assignment, you need to create a different controller for your practice purpose. So means what a controller should not do. A controller should focus on a request response coordination only. In this request come for dosa, then controller will serve dosa only. Am I right? Even though controller have a option for to serve North Indian as well, but you whatever you order, it will based on that it will serve you. Okay, guys.
Okay, sir. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So so for that we have a SAP route form queries values, check model state, means value is there or not. And if value is not there, then there is no need to move ahead because value is not there. So we have some means this already there with the help of that you can check. Am I right? So these things we will see, and controller should not do write long business logic because we're moving the logic into a service. So service is responsible for that. And you can say good controller style. Here you are able to see we are first validating the data, and this is inbuilt. Okay. So we are validating the if a model is validated, the model state is valid. Whatever you mention in a model is a required field, and the format should be like this. There are some means when we dig deep into this, then you understand. So it will validate. If it's a validate, then it will go for this means fill means pass a view and pass a model there. Means you can think of, let's say somewhere you will able to see the empty, you can say this. And but if user already is login and you want to user move to his or her profile screen, then whatever data he provided us, it should be already data should be already there. It's all automatically filled there. Am I right, guys? So that time you need to pass a model to view. Okay, understand?
Yes.
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 And this is a redirect when you are redirecting. Okay, like index
Hmm.
when you're redirecting from another page, means you are
Name
done with
of
the
name of index. Name of is a method, right?
yes.
And index will be that controller index will open.
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay, so and bad style is when you are means doing so many things on a controller side only. Am I right? So this is a bad. Okay. So these are the mapping which you can think complaint service will handle this all the logic. Guys, any question or concern till now?
Sir,
No,
No.
sir.
we write a name of index. So every time we need to mention that the name of, if we return only index, so it will work or not?
No, because every redirection should be sure uniqueness. Am I right? Let's say you guys are, you can say, living in a Mumbai, but your address is different. Am I right? And if you are using the same address, how can I identify? Can I identify?
No. No.
For that, there should be some identification should be there. Am I right? That controller also take means take action. Hey, now I need to go for this index, or I need to go for the listing, or go for detail.
But
Which
how if we want to call the index of other page, other
So
controller?
for that we need to mention the controller name and the
Hmm.
action name, and we
Yeah.
can write it as a redirect to action.
Hmm. Okay.
means uniqueness should be there. You
Should be
can
there.
think
Yes.
of we all are human being. Am I right? But we all have a different properties. Am I right? Values are different. Name your name is Ajay, Madhuri. You can say Sharda, Deepak. Am I right? But we are all human beings. So with same controller, we all have a controller, but they have some significant difference are there. Based on that, this our framework will understand, and C# will understand. Okay.
Okay.
So controller request and response survey business logic. So it's a web facing which we already discussed, and it's a these are the you can say thing. It know about these already. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So these objectives already available with the with our this and he know what is the meaning of this. It's available in our framework itself. Okay. So and in a service we will do this business rule, complaint creation. So everything you've done, and this is a flow. Browser complaint controller is called, and in this, so you will because when you load this initially, this will load, and then you have under the hood it will call a complaint service, and the complaint service you can say this it's based on this it will call a complaint service, and it will whatever logic is written there, it's getting the data from API, it's connecting with the database and fetching the data there. So it's totally up to that. And after that, you can say complete form. So what is the action there? Check model state. Am I right? So means if user fill this form and you applied some validation, hey, this field is required, and these things are should be there. And if it's not there, then it will give you a invalid. Is valid is false. You understand my point, guys?
Hmm.
Okay.
So that you can, if you have a valid data, then you need to move forward because you are processing that data and doing something. So if it's failed, then you need to just say, hey, this is failed and there is no need to move ahead. Am I right? So this is a way to return a view from this. You can say one method only. And here you are doing this. If you have, then you are creating. If your data is valid, you are means doing this. And hey, now I'm creating my making a request to the database and creating a record there. And after that, I need to move to a maybe listing page. Okay. So these things we will do in a practical manner, no worries. But here you need to understand the concept. So this is a service part. Okay, so common mistake what we will do, testing controller as a business layer, treating which is not a good. I mean, it's a entry gate. Controller code is request response only. Returning view from a service, which is not valid because service is dedicatedly for, you can say this logic, not for views. Injecting controller into service, which is not good because service should be dependent on a controller. Should not be dependent on a controller. It should be so that you can use same logic for another controller. Okay, so it should be loosely coupled. So action methods. So here you need to take a special care because we are going to use this. So this is a index means because in a HTML or web pages or any language we have some entry point. Am I right? So that means when your this controller will launch or make a request by this program, then how it will identify. So handle a specific controller that handle a specific example. This is the action method. Okay, and different action method like index complaint list. So we will think when you load, then we will call this action, and under this action we are loading this. Okay, and for that create we when we will open this thing we will making a get code. So means based on you can say this call actions, you will get a different views. Okay,
Okay.
Yeah.
so as you to means with the help of that they can match the pattern and based on that it will give you a response. So because as you know means we have a get and post and you can say put patch methods are available with us, or so that we can you can say work on a different thing like patch is required when you are doing a partial update, and put is required when you go for a fully, you can say fully update the things. Okay. So
Hmm.
based on that, we have a different, you can say, to donate those, we have these available with us. Okay.
Hmm.
So, and I action object is done a type used by controller action. Like it can be a view, it can be a, you can say JSON, and whatever we discussed earlier. So it will redirect user. I action will serve same because I think so. I give a flexibility because under the hood, all are this, you can say child of this I action result. Okay.
Hmm. Yeah.
So the
So
sir, I action result is common.
you can say, you can think of it's a parent of all the, you can say, this responses.
Okay, so there are multiple types or only one we are using I action result? Like only I action
Mm,
result we are using everywhere.
yes.
Okay,
Otherwise, if you need to use multiple things, then you need to memorize all these things. Am I right? Am I right?
okay,
So that's why it's there, and I think means we will check that. As per my understanding, everything should be child of this I action result only, because otherwise it will give us a complaint if it's not a I action result. Am I right? You
okay,
can think of a function is a returning string, and you are at the place of you can say this string you are returning anything. It will not accept that thing. Am I right?
yes,
And we have a I action and we have a view result. Return a razor view is the HTML response. Most times the page action return a view. Okay. So view result here we are using this view, but it will return a HTML pages.
okay,
Okay, so it is also you can say doing that, and based on ID where the signature is ID, then you will get this view. Am I right? So based on action, we will get this, and here we are doing this and passing this complaints. Whatever complaints we will get, uh, list of the complaint we are passing to our view so that it will render. Okay, or use this, utilize this data. Okay, redirect means when we are redirecting from one page to another.
yes,
And this is a temp data where we are storing, and we can, on a view, we can check that and get the required information based on our things. We will see. And this is a JSON data. Here we are returning the JSON data. Which why JSON data is required? JSON return data in a format so that user JSON is useful, JavaScript need. When we move forward, when we deal kind of thing, you are getting the data from database and you are passing that data to the view so that user is able to see that. Okay. So these are the dashboard summary count, Ajax complaint status, dynamic complaint filter. Based on a user input, maybe your data can be vary. In that case, you will send a means you will controller will send a JSON response only, and the view is take care of this data and render that. Okay, just means
Hmm.
user means somewhere you require only data. Am I
Hmm.
right? Or you want it should be work like a API only without UI.
Hmm.
Then you have a flexibility with that.
Hmm.
Means what is difference between MVC controller versus API controller? In a core web API, we use return OK. Means
Right.
that okay. So it's MVC JSON data. Should be
Hmm.
simple JSON response. We will handle the web API properly in a API module.
Hmm.
Okay. So not found result. If you are trying something but it's not there, then you will do that. Let's say a user is sending, or you can say wrong ID. Am I right? It's not available in your database. It's not available in your data. Then you will, then you need to give this response. Am I right? So
Hmm.
basically, based on you can say request, we need to serve our different responses. So all kind of responses are there. You understand my point, guys?
Yes.
So bad request means this data is not valid, then you will go with this bad request.
Hmm.
Okay.
yes,
And right now we are is data is not there, and we are introducing this as well. Okay. And you can say passing data from controller to view is also important concept which you need to know. Okay. So let's say we will every page have their own title. Am I right? and you can say pass the list as well, or you can pass the message counts there. Main way to pass view back, view data, temp data, strong type view model, view model. Okay, strongly typed model. So view back is a dynamic object used to pass small data from controller to view. If you have a string only, some number only, it's a small in size, then you can go with that. And this is a way from controller to pass to your view. And view have a handling should be there to how user can handle that data. Here you are able to see.
Okay, means multiple parameters also we can pass view back.
Yes,
Okay.
but it should be in a small.
Hmm.
Okay.
Means like header level data.
Header, or you can say 3 4 properties are there. More
Hmm.
than that, then you need to go with the
Model.
view model.
Hmm. Right. Means listing something is there, then
Yes,
model will work.
simple page title only, temporarily values only.
Hmm.
Drop down helper data in a
Hmm.
simple demos. Okay,
Right. Right.
and here this is a way to, you can say, pass, and whatever we earlier saw, it's a way to uh, consume that data at a view side. Okay,
Where we define this view bag.
it's a inbuilt.
Okay, but that page title that will come automatic.
No,
That
it's
should
it's
be in that
it's,
view.
it's your property, man.
Right, right. That will come after dot.
Yes, you need to
The
tell, hey,
properties.
you can think of you
Hmm.
have a one bag, okay? In that bag, you need to put something, am I
Hmm.
right? And to get back that, there should be some label, am I
Hmm.
right? So that with the help of label, you can get that value at view side,
Hmm.
okay? So this is your label.
Hmm.
If it's matched, then you are able to display the value there.
Right.
So view data is another object which will get the value in this manner. That time you will not use view back. That time you will use this view data if you will pass a data in the form of view data. You
Hmm.
understand? It is
Hmm.
a syntax. Here we are using dot. Here we are using this.
Hmm.
And as this name view data, it can contain multiple values.
Hmm.
Okay. So here dynamic property style, okay, like with a dot. Am I right? But here, you can say means dynamic property type where you will say, hey, this is a property, and like we checked in a JavaScript as well while we are
Hmm.
discussing our prototype, am I right? Proto
Hmm.
and inheritance. You can introduce new property, am I
Right.
right? So it's a kind of map where we have a key value there.
Hmm.
Okay, no compile time safety. You can say no compile time safety. Both are there. Easier syntax, useful dictionary access.
Hmm.
Okay, you can pass multiple things there.
Yeah.
Key value here. And temp data is also used to pass data between requests. It is commonly used after redirect.
Hmm. After a task completion
Yes,
or error handling
yes, it's
while
because it's a
giving error.
temporary.
Right.
Because it's a temporary one.
Yes.
Okay, so in this you are able to see, we will check to handle this. Means to weigh the data, way simple, but you need to understand where you need to go with
Where to
this
use. Yes.
square
Right.
bracket, and where you need to go with the dot
Hmm.
operator. Am I right?
Right. All right.
And if it's success, then you will, you can say alert success. Means you can do some operation on a whatever message you will get. Based on that, you can perform the action there on a
Hmm.
UI. Am I right?
Hmm.
So these are the common mistakes. So this is a strongly typed model. How you can do that? Am I right? So this is a model which we created by our own. Am I right? You can pass that as. I hope you know how to create a model. And this is a way to abstract a value from a model with the help of dot operator. But when you check in a view, you are able to see these things. Am I right? At the rate model, at the rate view
Right.
data.
Mhm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yes,
So
yes.
based on that, you need to use a meaningful syntax there. Okay.
Yes.
Any question or concern till now, guys?
No, when we
No.
No.
go to Visual Studio, then we'll ask.
Okay, so this is your view model, which we checked and created as well in a previous chapter. So here you can use this as you can transferring data. That's also possible for you. Okay. So and based on that, there is a view to handle that. We have a different scenario. So whatever we done, discussed, they are doing same thing here. Okay. This is a code basically.
Hmm.
So this is another code where you can practice, and this is another code where you can check that. Okay. So and simple view for now. This is a you can say this complaints, which will show a list of complaints available with us. Display all the complaints. Okay, and this here you can say this, which will show you the things here. This is the things available with us. Label input. This is a form field, and this is a detail where you are able to see the detail. Here you are able to see we are passing as a model. Am I right?
Hmm.
And you are displaying for model. This is a way to retrieve the value, and this is your dashboard. Okay. So do you have any question or concern, guys, for regarding this? How you can pass the data and what are the ways and what is the different way action result available with us? All these things are there. Okay,
I am having a question.
why not?
Like
Go
I
ahead.
am having a login page.
Yes.
And after that, I have to go to dashboard. So dashboard will be another controller,
No. View.
or in login controller. Okay, that will be view
Yes.
for login.
Yes.
Okay, fine, clear.
That's another view.
Hmm. In the login only.
In a same controller, you can navigate. Okay, redirect.
Okay.
Because redirect method is also there. Am I
Hmm.
right? It
Yes.
will help us to do this
Right.
redirection.
Right.
Okay, so we have this project available with us. First, let's understand the things, and first let's check the output. Then we will.
इलेक्ट्रिक arriva चुकून
आता एक्झिट
He
झाले.
dropped.
हा मला वाटलं मी काही केलं चुकून आता.
Hmm.
मेसेज टाकू का ग्रुपवर?
हा टाकू.
Sorry, I dropped by mistake. Okay, let
Hmm.
me share my screen again. And now, you are, when you are able to see my screen, please let me know.
Yes.
Yes.
So this is our project, and here you are able to see this is the output. Okay, like
Hmm.
when you when you land on this page, it's calling this index. Am I right? And on this only, we are able to see all these things. And based on ID, you are able to see the detail of that particular complaint. Okay. And
Hmm.
if you want to go there, then we are using a view bag there to transfer the data. Okay.
Hmm.
So how it is working, let's jump to the code and understand the code. So this is our controller. Okay.
Hmm.
And in this controller, we have a list of the, you can say, data. If you will increase or decrease, it will impact your this view because we are entering this. Am I right? So in our index, we are passing this as a complaint. Means we are passing as a list there. Am I right?
Hmm.
To the view so that it can render the things. And after that, we have a detail as well, view as well. And here we are saying this, and based on a ID, first it will check this complaint. We will get that complaint against that ID there or not. Am I right? If we will get that, then fine. If we are sending a wrong ID, then it will, you can say, hey, complaint not found. You understand my point?
Okay.
And if we will get that, then we are passing the data through, you can say, this uh, model as well as your view data and bag as well. You understand my point, guys? So we are using three different things to pass our data. One is view data, another one is this. And any question or concern, guys, till now?
In view bag in view data, we are passing only messages or
Yes, here we are passing a message. Here we are
okay.
passing a title based on this key. Am I right? And here we are passing a whole model.
Sometimes we can pass some value also, right?
Sorry?
Uh, in sometimes if you want to send some values, so
Yes,
can we?
these are values only. This value can be a variable. This right now we are using literal.
Okay. Okay.
What's the difference there?
Okay.
Understand my point, Madhuri?
Yes. Yes.
And here, what we are doing with the help of ViewBag, we are initializing some property after, you can say, performing this your link queue. Am I right? Link queue operation we are passing, and means based on that, and we have this summary. Am I right? So we will check how these are working. So plain test. So it will, you can say, return a plain test only. This is a plain test response from iAction result. Okay. So and this is a way to return this JSON response only and go to summary, redirect to summary. Okay. So now we will go and check this in a view point of view. Do you have any question or concern regarding controller? If you have, please ask me, because when we will go to views, then these things matter. Or please check this again. Controller.
Go down.
Hmm.
Go down. Go down. Go down. This go to summary is a view.
Yes, this is here we are using this.
Okay. And what is the summary? Summary is a name of view or how?
Yes, summary. We will check in our views, but
The
hold on.
action name can be different.
I am saying first we check and we will do some tweaking there as well. Ajay.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Sharda, Madhuri, are you good? Could we move ahead?
Yes.
Yes, no doubts right now.
So let's check
Yes.
this index first. Okay. So in our index, as you know, we are getting a, you can say, one full list, am I right, as a model.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay. That's why we are saying, hey, we have a model. The value of model is a list, and what kind of data is going to it? It contains this type of data. Okay. And here you are, because you have a you need to this require title on a header as well, and body as well. Am I right?
Hmm.
So you are here you are saying, hey, view title, this is a, you can say, page title. You are abstracting that, and here you are doing the same thing, and but here you are displaying in a H1. Am I right?
Hmm.
And from view back, as we checked, we are passing a message. So we are getting this message here and displaying this.
Hmm.
Okay. And as we know, means we have this way to communicate or move to a one, you can say, view to another. Am I right? So we need to tell, hey, this is a part of this, but what is the method name there? What is the action name? With the help of that, we can move, load that thing. So it's defined here on a controller. You understand my point?
Hmm.
Because view can make a request to a controller only. If there is a mapping, with the help of that mapping, controller will be able to understand what view require. You understand my point, guys?
Hmm.
Yes.
Let's say if you will change this, okay, then it will not work because mapping is not there.
Hmm.
Any question or concern, guys? Because you need to do your practical
Yes.
at your end. That's why I'm asking.
But how now this is my
Industry.
index page contains admin and password with submit button. Then where I will write the dashboard calling method.
On a button click,
You can add one more view.
Okay. After button click, I will call this method. Okay.
you
In
need to
CSTM.
redirect. No.
Hmm.
In a controller itself, you have a method called redirect. Am I right? You can
Hmm.
use that.
Okay.
Means there are two things. Either you can call on some action or event. Am I right?
Hmm. Hmm.
In a code itself, you
Right.
can do that. Navigation can be happen from code
Right.
itself. So we have a method which you can redirect method is there. You can use that.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
So and whatever data, because it's a list, we are iterating a for loop there, and whatever means we will get a value, we are entering there. And
Hmm.
based on a detail, because the detail require ID. Am I right? So we
Hmm.
are passing ID and making a request for that. In a table, you are able to see this. Am I right? View detail.
Yes.
Hmm.
It's a link. When you click on that, you are passing ID, and based on in our controller, we have this method which is accepting that ID, and its name is detail as well. Am I right?
Hmm.
So you will get that. You understand my point, guys?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So this is a mapping. You need to understand this mapping very well,
Hmm.
so that you can move here and there. Okay.
Hmm.
So any question or concern for this index one, guys?
Yes, sir.
No.
Not
Then let's
now. We
move.
have to create first before asking.
Hmm.
If Madhuri, Ajay, and if you clear now, definitely. But I am asking for now only. Are you clear?
Hmm.
Are you means think of means how you can, because you need to work on your own projects. Am I right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
If you are not able to think, and if you're not able to means imagine how you can implement, just
Yes.
ask the question from me.
Hmm.
I'm saying that thing to you guys. You understand my point?
Yes.
Yes.
Because if you cannot think, you cannot implement. I'm sure about that. Because understanding should be there. Am I right? To do anything. Okay, now this is detail, and as you know, we are passing as a model and view data. This view data. So from view data, we are getting a title, and from view back, we are getting a message. Am I right? And we are dealing with this from model. This is a way at create model to retrieve the data with the help of dot operator, and we are redirecting back to our index with the help of this. Hope you got your answer, Ajay. How you can move? Am I right?
Yes.
Any question or concern regarding this?
No, sir. No.
And here we are passing everything for summary in a view format, so that's why you are able to see this. Okay. Now, do you want to tweak something, or what you want to try, or you want to see anything else?
Can we try my project? I will share screen and I want to redirect to my dashboard page.
You want to redirect to? I think so. You will take that as a homework, Ajay.
From yesterday, I'm trying.
Now you can first
can-
connect with the team. Maybe they can help you. Otherwise, you guys are come on the same page, and then you can connect with me anytime tomorrow itself. I don't have an issue there. Am I right?
Okay, fine. But I'm doing this in night time. That's why I will be blank.
No worries. Right now you have more knowledge with you. Try with that. If you are not able to do that, then we'll connect for 5 hours for some time, and we are able to do it.
Okay, fine, fine.
But I want you will try first. Okay.
Yes, yes, sure.
And if you want to check other things, like earlier we are from UI only, we are able to see some items. Am I right? And if you, let's say, want to check other items which is not mentioned here, like these plain text, then you need to write this in your this address bar only, and you will get that. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and if you want to check the output of your this JSON one, then this is a way to identify this for controller. Okay, you can use this JSON data. You will get a JSON data. Make sense for you guys?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm sure Ajay, you now with this knowledge and with this video, you are able to do that.
Yes, yes. I will
So
do.
what if we get the data from web API, uh, then we need to bind it to the view. So how we can do, like if, now we are getting in a JSON format. So sometimes if we need to bind that data in our view.
In
So
the
for
next
that-
lesson, we will learn that when we will discuss about a binding.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Sir.
So basically, that time you will get a data, am I right? From a service, am I right? And controller is responsible to pass the view or data to the view, am I right?
Right, right.
So that time you will get a data from API, and you will pass to the view, and you will write a view in that manner, so that it will render the thing for you.
Okay.
Or if you are just creating a new, means Ajay is working on a Angular, so he will treat this endpoint as you can say REST API endpoint, and from where he will get this data only, and he will write a logic in their front end to consume this data. Hope I'm able to answer your question, Madhu.
Yes.
Okay, guys. Anything
Okay,
else?
Yes.
Anything else?
We'll try this right now.
I am sure Ajay you will do that. If
Yes.
not, I will be there. We can
Yes.
connect. Okay. And you can do one thing. You can whatever your problem is, you can just communicate with the team. Okay,
Yes.
they can also try the things at their end. Am I right? There is no
Yes.
need